All right, we are live here at Super Bowl Media Row. I am joined by Kyle Long, one of my favorite former Chicago Bears. So it is
We're almost matching.
We are
today.
almost matching.
Inverted matching. I had the black under.
We're close. We're close. Under. We almost had it synced up, but no, man.
Thanks
appreciate you,
me, bro. No. Anytime somebody says they're a Bears fan or they're from Chicago, I'm like, where are we going?
See, right away, he had no questions asked. He was down for the interview immediately.
Yeah.
So no, I appreciate that, man. I've seen you walking around the past few days. It seems like it's been a very hectic week for you, as I'm sure it is, obviously, for many players. But you've been a popular guy this week. How's it been treating you?
Well, I always see this week as a great opportunity to not only continue to strengthen relationships you have with certain networks or programs, but getting to meet new people like BNN and getting to talk to you guys. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and how about when you see former teammates and players you've gone against, or especially, Chicago Bears? There's a ton of them walking around as well. How does that
I just melt. I love these guys. This is a people business first and foremost, and the love we have for one another, the respect we have for one another, the laughs we enjoy sharing, it all comes back like we're back in the locker room.
Man, well, speaking of some of those former teammates, there's obviously a lot of the notable guys that we all appreciate, the big name players. Who would you say is a Chicago Bear that was your most underrated teammate, who maybe didn't get as much recognition as he deserved?
Wow. I'm going to think about this. Ask me the next question, and I will be thinking all the while, because that's a fantastic question.
All right, yeah, we'll give you a few moments on that one. I guess my next one would be then, from an offensive lineman standpoint, when you look at some of the players that are out there today, who would be a quarterback you would most want to block for? Now, obviously, Caleb Williams could be the correct answer, but if you want to stray away from what may be the obvious.
The quarterback that I would most want to block for would be Matt Stafford, because the ball is out, my guy. The ball is out. And you're living in L.A.
True.
That's good living. That's good living. Now, Caleb, I'd be like, where the hell is he? He's everywhere. He's behind me. He's over here, and the ball comes shooting out like a howitzer. It'd be fun. I'd be tired as hell blocking for Caleb.
Well, that's what I was fascinated to ask other linemen about as well, because I feel like –
Do they say the same thing?
Well, yeah, pretty much so, and that's an interesting dynamic. A lot more mobile quarterbacks we see nowadays, and Caleb's a freaking magician back there. Do you just
like
turn
this.
around and go, where the hell?
Do you have kids?
I do not.
So I have 2 kids, and we take them to the park. And the nice thing about the park, the playground, it's got a fence around it. It's like the pocket.
Right.
Some kids leave the playground, and I can no longer be responsible for the kids, because I said, this is where we're safe, in the pocket. We're going to stay right here. If you go that way and you take a sack, that's on you, buddy.
All right. How about from the other side? Is there a player you would most want to try to block, or a guy where you're like, oh, I would not, to be pretty terrifying?
The one guy that I see play every single week that I say, thank God I'm not in the National Football League, is Myles Garrett.
Rightfully so.
He's from not even another planet, another solar system. And the answer to your question earlier, it's a toss-up for me between Matt Slauson, who's an offensive guard, great player, underrated professional, and Roberto Garza, the center, when I came in. Those 2 guys took me under their wing. They showed me what it took to be a pro, and I'm forever indebted to those guys.
Love it. So I had the chance to talk with Colston Loveland yesterday. Great kid, obviously an absolute stud.
You were distracted by how handsome he was, weren't you?
Absolutely. I'm like, my goodness, I got to bring this guy around with me more often.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah, absolute beast. I asked him, now that he was in his first year in Chicago, what were some of his favorite Chicago restaurants, spots to eat? Do you have a favorite or two that you would always go to when you're stopping around?
I do. So we lived in Lake Forest, and there's a little place called Authentico right there. We would walk to it. I just remember they had some damn good food, and the tequila was good. The margaritas, all that stuff was good. If I'm downtown, I'm going to go to Steak 48. I'm friends with Oliver, who started that place, and there's a number of those locations around the country, but it is like cream of the crop. And then you go to the place Au Cheval for the burgers, the bacon.
Sir.
Oh, I get the bone marrow.
Yep, the bone marrow smash.
Texas toast beef cheek marmalade.
Yeah.
Put her there, bud.
I love it. All right, last thing here, and I'll let you get out of here. You're looking at the game on Sunday. You look at this Patriots team, and everybody's talking about the strength of schedule, but a lot of guys we talk to go, it's just everybody does their job right. There's not anything that really stands out. They just do what they're supposed to do.
They're a team.
Yeah. How are they going to fare up against the Seahawks team that seems a bit more complete potentially?
They could be in trouble. They could be in trouble. Patrick Mahomes was in trouble last year against the Eagles because they rushed forward, they covered their asses off on the back end, they kept everything in front of them. So that's anecdotal evidence that it doesn't matter even if you got a Jedi back there. If you can't block them up, you're going to be in trouble.
All right. Kyle Long, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you follow him on Twitter. Kyle, appreciate the
Thanks,
time.
bro. Nice meeting you.